Now I know the UK has gone bonkers, but my goodness, this is just a different level. In today's video, we have UK police harassing and turning up to the door of a British man for expressing Christian views. In fact, they even brought a mental health nurse. Imagine if the shoe were on the other foot and it was an Islamic man expressing his views. In today's video, we will watch and react, all whilst going over all of the latest news from up and down the country. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Just a quick one to say we have new Make Britain Great. Again, t-shirts available on our store. Go grab them now. They are available at britishstand.com or check the link in the description. So as stated in the intro, in this clip, UK police show up at a man's door for expressing Christian views. Have a watch.
Name and number, please, mate.
Yeah, PC Green, Echo Bravo 428.
John Joe, PC Turner, Hastings Police Station,
Thank you.
959.
So what's this about then?
So it was just a few
I won't film it, I'll
concerns.
just get it recorded.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just a few concerns.
It's smelly right now, sorry.
It's alright.
He's like a mop, he just picks everything up.
It's lovely. What's his name?
Klaus. So why are you here today, sorry? No, you can all sit down, it's not a problem. You've literally just missed the missus and that, they've gone out like 10 minutes ago. Yeah. So what's the issue?
So it was just to, obviously what we've been told, that you might have a few concerns, a few things that are bothering you at the moment.
Yeah.
Whether there's
That's
anything...
bothering everyone else in the country right now. So what are the concerns you're here for? Because this is religious discrimination right now, Because you wouldn't be knocking on Muslims' doors if they had this conversation. So I already know why you're here. So this is religious.
Why do you think we're here?
I don't know. What's the priest told you?
They're just... People have raised concerns.
What concerns?
About your views.
What
whether
views?
That you've got concerns about what's going on in Australia.
Yeah, so I'm an Orthodox Christian. Now you've turned up at my house because I went and see my priest. So I'm going to get you all on film because this is going straight to my solicitor.
So what are your concerns? Is there anything that we can help with?
No, firstly, I don't mean any disrespect to any of you. I don't want to sound abruptive. You can tell me why you're here.
So I think, as PC Sounds explained, so there was a report about some beliefs being expressed. So the reason I'm here is I work for the NHS, and if you're willing, I'm happy to talk and listen with you about
fine.
if you've got any concerns about your well-being.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Klaus, out. Sorry. No, because he's just jarring otherwise. You can sit down, mate.
So my understanding is, now I'm not a police officer, I'm a nurse, so my understanding is...
So because I've questioned about the church not acting on the behalf of Christians, you're now turning up here with mental health nurses, assuming that I'm some right-wing nutter.
So no one assumes anything. Can I explain my point of view? And you're happy, I'm happy to...
No, that's fine.
This is genuinely disgraceful. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. In other news, a protester dressed as Santa Claus scaled the famous Trafalgar Square Christmas tree in central London on Sunday morning in a dramatic demonstration by campaign group Fathers for Justice. The incident began at approximately 9:35 a.m. when the man, wearing the traditional red and white Father Christmas outfit and carrying a large black rucksack, began climbing the Norwegian spruce. Fathers. Justice confirmed one of their supporters was responsible for the protest stunt. The protester was seen brandishing a poster featuring Sir Keir Starmer's face with the message, "Put the father back into Xmas." Perched on one of the tree's branches, the demonstrator could reportedly be heard shouting that Keir Starmer has blood on his hands, according to LBC. The protest has resulted in the temporary closure of Trafalgar Square, with Father's Justice announcing on social media, a Father's Justice supporter dressed as Father Christmas has scaled the famous Trafalgar Square Christmas tree in London. A Metropolitan Police spokesman told Mail Online, at approximately 09:35 hours on Sunday, 15th December, police were informed that a man had climbed up a Christmas tree in Trafalgar Square, WC2. He remains up the tree, and officers are on scene monitoring the situation, the spokesman added. Footage from the scene showed two police officers attempting to convince the protester to come down from the tree. The demonstrator would have had to climb over protective fencing to access the tree. The Trafalgar Square Christmas tree has been an annual gift from Norway since 1947, with this year's tree being lit up on December 5th. The Norwegian spruce, sourced from Grefsenkleiva in Oslo's forest, stands approximately 20 meters high and is around 60 years old. This year's tree has faced criticism on social media, with users describing it as scrawny and half-dead. One social media user wrote, "By the look of that tree in Trafalgar Square, you'd think London was trying to eliminate Christmas." Fathers for Justice, founded by Matt O'Connor in 2001, has a history of high-profile protest stunts to advocate for fathers' rights. The group was established after O'Connor was denied access to his two children, Daniel and Alexander, following his divorce. Previous demonstrations have included scaling the Houses of Parliament and protesters chaining themselves to statues. In a similar Christmas-themed protest some 20 years ago, 4 activists dressed as Santa Claus managed to close the second Severn crossing. Lastly, King Charles has to accept limitations during his cancer treatment, as Prince William and Princess Kate have been preparing for their future roles sooner than they would have expected, according to a royal biographer. The King, 76, announced he was diagnosed with cancer in February, but following a 3-month absence, has remained committed to his public duties as monarch. Sally Beadle-Smith told People, "Although the King is carrying out his duties with typical determination, he has had to accept limitations during his cancer treatment. As a result, William has been taking on more responsibilities, and he and Kate have been preparing for their future roles sooner than they would have expected." A palace source added, "There's a sense of calm before the storm. They are next in line for the biggest job of their lives, and of course, Kate's health has taken priority, but it's also allowed everyone to take a step back and figure out what's important right now." Princess Catherine, 42, announced she was diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer in March and temporarily stepped back from public duties. In a boost to her health, Kate revealed she had completed her preventative chemotherapy in an emotional video posted to social media in September. The future Queen has since made several major public appearances, including consecutive Remembrance Weekend duties, and hosting her 4th annual Together at Christmas Carol concert at Westminster Abbey. Royal insiders have confirmed that contingency plans for succession are always in place, with a source telling People, "It is something the institution is always mindful of." The Prince and Princess of Wales's priorities remain unchanged, with their children Prince George, 11, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6, at the heart of everything they do, according to friends of the royals. One friend of the couple said, "Life-threatening illnesses bring a reconsideration of priorities." What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.